does it mean to live a rich and joyful life? Can healing your mind, body, and spirit be the key? Cherie and Dr. Habib Sadeghi are instructors and practitioners at the fields of integrated medicine and energy healing and are the co-founders of the Healing Institute of Beings. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Doctor, first, let's talk about your background. How did you get involved in this?
I'm a family practitioner, and I see patients from cradle to grave. And one of the things that I've started noticing is this deep inherent sense of disconnect that can obviously contribute to everything from cancer to Parkinson's disease to catching a flu. And
you were also involved recently with Stand Up to Cancer.
Yeah, I was
Tell
asked.
us the details.
Yeah, it was a fantastic event, and it was an incredible cause. It's a cause that, as a cancer survivor and thriver, it's very dear to my heart, and so I was asked to contribute.
Okay, now Cherie, I know you've been in Connecticut for a while.
Yes.
Tell us your background and what you do.
After completing my engineering in electrical and electronics, I've become a monk for 15 years, traveled over more than 30 countries, spreading my message and sharing my experiences about healing and deepening the personal being within.
All right, now I have to ask, how did you two come together?
Well, we met 3 years ago.
Okay.
And we were sharing our experiences, and I came to experience Dr. Sadeghi as a person who really who brings the energy of healing into his practice. So I, being applying science, philosophy, and mysticism as part of the healing process, I found our combination will really help people as a whole, the whole being, you know.
So, Doctor, how effective is it? I mean, obviously there must be results.
Absolutely, it is. I'm really a scientist at heart, and it's fantastic. I'll give you an example. A patient comes in. Obviously, we check the neurotransmitter, we check the blood. I might recommend the appropriate medication, but they might actually go home with a gratitude journal, something to support them. Because after all, we know where we look is where we go. And that's where Cherie and his effective methodology and techniques come in. Over 5,000 years of history, of civilization that he's bringing with himself.
Now let me ask you, does this work for all types of diseases and conditions?
You know, I saw the good chef carrying a chopstick.
Yes.
If I say yes, that would be as effective as getting a chopstick and eating your soup. I think that, you know, the particular individual pathology, disease, and a person's biography would be the most important thing. Would this be effective in every modality, every disease? Probably not. But would it really help them?
Sure.
Absolutely.
But it's very important how that individual is applying and experiencing this process of healing. It's individual driven, the whole healing process.
Well, let's expand on that a little bit. What would be your vision? How does it all come together?
The vision is for every individual to experience a sense of connectedness.
Okay.
Today, we suffer because we are disconnected with everything that is. We are disconnected with ourselves, our inner being. We are disconnected with the world around us, with and our relationships. That sense of separatedness, the me and not me, is causing all kinds of diseases, be it physical, mental, or spiritual.
All right, well, let's talk about the next holistic conference that people can take part in.
Yes, this holistic conference is going to be a very unique conference. I invite every individual, I invite you to come to this unique conference and make a difference in your lives. Give yourselves this gift and make this conference a life-changing event in your lives.
And what type of things will people learn? I guess, Doctor, you could fill that.
You know, in a nutshell, really it's how we relate to the issue is the issue. How I you know, how I related to the diagnosis of cancer made the difference for me. You know, 20-some years later, I'm still alive. You know, we have a son with my wife and so forth. So part of the time, and what Cherie Medugji is bringing forward is, most of the time we get so frightened by the diagnosis that we completely shut down, and that recreates a world that's not very healing.
All right, let's put some information up on the screen. The Healing Institute of Beings presents Vibrant Healings and Inner Peace are within your reach. It's Saturday, October 20th at the Theater of the Performing Arts in Hartford. Register by phone. You can call 860-757-6388, or you can do it online at healingbeings.org. Dr. Cherie, thank you so much both for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure.